Hello everyone, good morning. Hope you enjoyed learning useful tips and tricks for OET, IELTS and PT exams through over 300 videos on my YouTube channel. More than 12,000 students have achieved their desired scores after receiving my courses. If you find my videos helpful, please like and share them with your friends, colleagues, WhatsApp and Telegram groups. Also, write your comments and subscribe to my YouTube channel. To get more benefits, please click the join near the subscription icon and follow the instructions or use the link in the description section of my videos to become a member. If you become a silver member, you will be able to access all the exclusive members only videos by paying only $5 per month. It's going to be approximately 250 to 300 Indian rupees per month. If you become a gold member by paying $14.99 per month, which is going to be approximately 750 to 800 Indian rupees, you will be able to access all the members only videos, plus you will be able to receive 10 sets of test materials for IELTS, OET and PTE exams. If you would like to become a platinum member, you can do so, for which you will be able to get the free assessment for 2 speaking and writing mock tests, and then there is an assistance with the 2 full reading and listening tests. You are going to be charged at $79.99 per month, which is going to be approximately 4,000 to 4,100 Indian rupees. To increase the chance of passing your OET, IELTS, and PT exam in one attempt itself, please contact me at steve@ucanenglishtutoring.com or +61 468 480 877, which is my mobile as well as WhatsApp number. In return, you will get the free correction of your first letter, first essay, and first speaking mock test to help you find your weak areas. In this video, I'm going to assess one of my students' IELTS speaking mock test and provide the word-by-word feedback along with the feedback against each criteria, and finally the score for this speaking mock test. What is your full name?
Hi, my name is Navdeep Kaur, but you can call me Navdeep.
Can I see your ID?
Yes, sure.
Where are you from?
I'm from Amritsar. It is a small city located in northern India. Amritsar is famous for its food, its historical background, and tourism.
Do you work or study?
I work as a teaching assistant in Riverstone Public School, which is a primary school located in Riverstone suburb in Western Sydney. As part of my job, I am responsible for providing numeracy and literacy lessons to students with special needs. Apart from that, I also assist class teacher in preparation of study materials and resources.
Where were you born?
I was born in my hometown from where I basically belong in Amritsar. I was born in 1990 in my paternal house, which was my grandfather's house actually.
Where did you grow up?
Again, I grew up in Amritsar only. So my studies, my basic education, upbringing, everything is from Amritsar. I stayed there for nearly 30 years, and later I moved here in Australia with my husband after getting married.
Do you think it was a good place to grow up? Why?
I believe yes, it was definitely a very good place to grow up for a few reasons, and those are the very basic things that everyone uh, needs in a place to I would say it's Amritsar is famous for its education. It has nice schools, and then it has all the basic amenities. It has all the required infrastructure. So I believe yes, it was a good place to grow.
Do people of your country use social media?
Yes, they use a lot of social media. People in my country are just crazy for social media. I would say they are they use Facebook, and social websites like Snapchat, WhatsApp. Apart from that, Twitter is recently being trending.
What do you prefer, handwriting or typing on your computer? Why?
I would say, depending upon the situation, I prefer both of them. So, if I am supposed writing an email to someone, definitely that would be the case where I would prefer typing. Whereas, if I am writing, suppose making some notes, or if I am like suppose writing down the list of groceries that I need to buy for my house, then I would prefer writing it down.
How do you use social media?
I am not very much into social media. I, of course, use all the social media channels, but it's not the case that I am all the time sitting on my phone or on my laptop and browsing the social media. So whenever I get free time, I use social media channels like Facebook, and I use Snapchat as well.
Do you think good handwriting is important? Why?
I believe yes. Handwriting should be good to be understood by others. If a person is writing something or writing a message to be conveyed to another person, it should be neat enough and should be clear enough to be understood and read by the other person.
All right. Now, I'd like to give you a topic where you can talk for 1 to 2 minutes.
Mhm.
I'll be giving you one minute to make notes, and then you will have 1 to 2 minutes to talk about it.
Okay.
This is the topic. I would like you to talk about a street that you like the most. Please say what is this street and where it is located. Why do you like it? And how did it influence your life?
Okay.
Your 1 minute time starts now. Your 1 minute is over now. You can start talking about the topic. Thank you.
I grew up in Amritsar, which is a very crowded yet small city. I grew up in the streets wherein I had chances to see different to experience different foods and to see different places. Today, I would like to talk about one of the streets of Amritsar that I truly love. So, its name is Lawrence Road, which is a road connecting two ends of Amritsar city. It is a connecting road which connects eastern Amritsar to western Amritsar. This particular street is famous for its street food, for the shopping avenues that it has around it, and for the liveliness. Actually, the college where I did my graduation from is also situated on Lawrence Road. So I have very deep and happy memories attached. I have very deep and happy memories attached to this particular area of Amritsar. I actually grew up, I would say, I actually grew up being around this place for almost 30 years. And it has actually influenced my life a lot. I actually got the chance to witness that nightlife of the street, and the street food. It actually represents our Punjabi culture and uh, Amritsar city specifically. All the tourists and visitors that actually visit Amritsar have keen desire to visit this particular street, because it is uh, really famous for its shops, for its food, and for the liveliness that it has.
All right. How often do you walk on the street?
As a child, I often went to walk on streets with my dad, but now I don't get much time to actually walk on streets because of my busy schedule at work and then at home. So I don't do it much as I used to do it earlier.
Do you think that roads and streets of your city are attractive? Why?
Definitely they are. As I already told you, I grew up in a city which is quite congested and small in size, and it has various small roads and streets connecting different parts of the city. And many of the streets, like the one that I already told you, are really famous in the area.
What do you think about the safety on roads in your city?
I would say roads are not that safe as they should be, for a few reasons. Firstly, the congestion of traffic around that area is a big cause of concern lately, has been big cause of concern lately. So traveling on road and actually walking on the streets has not been that safe. Secondly, I would say because of the robberies and incidents like theft, the streets in Amritsar are not considered safe to walk alone or walk during particular times of the day.
Do you think location of shops and businesses is important in the city? Why?
I consider location to be a really important determinant of a business or a shop's success. So if the shop or a particular organization is located at a place which is accessible by people, which is actually close to other amenities, that would probably make the business or organization way more successful.
All right. Who would like to roam around the street? Youngsters or the elderly people?
If we talk about just roaming around for fun, I would say youngsters usually prefer roaming around the streets and just doing nothing. But if the person is like walking on a street for some reason, that would definitely be adults.
Do you think the number of large businesses will increase in the city in the near future? Why?
Large businesses, I believe yes. In the coming future, large businesses will definitely grow with the growth of industry and trade and commerce. Large businesses will grow in the coming future.
That's the end of the speaking mock test. You may now leave the examination hall. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let me go through the feedback first before I can provide you the score. First and the foremost thing you have committed throughout the speaking mock test was frequent unnecessary pauses. Okay, so unnecessary, sorry, one second. Yeah, unnecessary, sorry about that. 1 second. Unnecessary pauses were committed. Frequently during the speaking test, during the whole text, which could have been avoided. Okay, that's the first thing. All right, let's go through this. For the first question, you said Amritsar is famous for its food, its history, or historical places, and so on. That's not good. You don't need to tell, it's again and again, isn't it? So you can simply say for its food and historical places. That's it. So remove its before historical. Okay, is that clear with you? And you have committed some false starts as well. You said everyone needs in a place. All right, that's not good. Okay, another issue is, so this one is a false start, needs to be avoided. You were talking unnecessary information sometimes. Okay, you're not jumping onto the question straight away, but you are beating around the bush. That could have been avoided, because in the real IELTS examination they don't give you so much time.
Okay.
They will give you an opportunity to go through only 3 to 4 sentences. That's it, not more than that. Okay, so it's highly recommended for you to identify this thing and avoid it. Okay, try not to use so many sentences before you jump onto the question. That's not good. You just answer the question and expand it, using the strategies I have taught you. That's what you have to do. And then you have said crazy for something. Okay, this one is not crazy for social media. That's wrong. Actually, the way you should have used is crazy about social media, isn't it? Because crazy about means they are so keen on something. When you say crazy for social media, it doesn't make sense in that particular instance. All right, and you have committed some background noises as well. You said background noises were committed. That could have been avoided, please. Sometimes. Okay, the second thing is social media. Another issue with your speaking in this role, in this test, was the use of same keywords from the question again and again. Okay, you have used, for example, social media several times. Instead of saying social networking sites, for example, you can use social networking sites. You can say online platform. You could have used maybe websites to meet people, so on. Sorry, you could have used those kinds of phrases instead of repeating social media again and again. All right, and what else? The next one is, when I asked you to talk about the topic, the cue card, you mentioned it's for its food, and then it's for its food, and then for its shops, or its shops. Okay, so one thing is false starts were committed. All right, and then the other thing is you don't need to and remove for its, please. Please remove this one for it. Okay, please remove this. Okay.
Mhm.
And then you said as twice. When you had to discuss or describe something, you have committed this false starts. So false starts were committed. That's not good. All right. And then you said it is quiet. And then you said congested and small. But you have to use it is quiet because you talked about Amritsar or the street. So you should say it is quiet.
Mhm.
Is quiet, congested and small, or yet small. You have used any of them, but yeah, this is wrong because when you say it is, you should say it is a quiet, congested and a small place. Okay, that's what you should have used. Okay. The
Okay.
next thing is you have said cause of concern. Okay, and then you said your cause of concern. So you have committed a mistake and then you started correcting it again, but
Mhm.
you shouldn't have committed this at all. Okay, so this is again a false start. Okay, that needs to be avoided. You said some for some reason, that could have been avoided as well, but you could have mentioned for some reasons. Okay, that would have been much better.
Mhm.
Throughout the speaking mock test, you have repeatedly using the same keywords from the question, which could have been avoided. All right. Okay, let's go through the assessment now. Grammar is not that good. Okay. Vocabulary is very bad in this one. It's not good at all. It's bad. Okay.
Okay.
Connectivity could have been much better. Pronunciation is another area of improvement. These things could have been improved. All the four things could have been improved, particularly the vocabulary and grammar. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Let me go through the expected score now. According to me, this one can get you 7 bands only, unfortunately, not more than that. I'm pretty confident that this will be unable to give you more than 7 bands. Okay.
Yeah.
You could have done a better job, Navdeep.
Yeah, I know.
Mm. All right. Thank you so much.